Hey, how you doing? Welcome to another reaction video for today. And look at this disgusting little nightmare. Oh, aren't you adorable? Resident Evil Requiem hands-on preview with gameplay from IGN. It says it. Look, it says with gameplay. There you go. Even IGN knew that they weren't showing enough gameplay, so it was just like, screw it. Here's a bunch of gameplay. Just watch it. I will say I was a little disappointed with what we got shown yesterday at Gamescom's opening night live, but I assumed we would probably get more gameplay during the actual Gamescom because people are going to be able to play it. So I still would have liked to see, like, because we didn't really get gameplay. We got in-game footage, sure, but we didn't get gameplay. We got I guess we got a moment of our character walking towards her mom. That's it. That was the gameplay. It was just opening cutscene. I get it. But anyway, so let's get to it. We get to hear what they think, and also we get gameplay. So let's go. 3, 2, 1, play. I wonder if it's going to be... Ooh. Oh, God. Someone get this girl some floss. What the fuck? Yucky. Oh, ugly ass bitch. Yeah, damn.
Since 2017,
you're just being an asshole there.
A regular staple of Capcom's horror series has been the inclusion of an enemy that stalks you.
We went from Lady D to that. Stalking me? What the fuck is this?
Jack Baker burst through a wall and into our hearts. The world fell in
Resident Evil 1's so woke.
love with Mr. X, and Lady
She
D
might as well have blue hair.
her own kind of online adoration. Resident Evil Requiem appears to be keeping up this tradition, with its own take on the hulking, relentless pursuer.
Oh my
and
God.
so far, from my small 20-minute sample at Gamescom 2025,
why don't you back it up?
Capcom has created a new, lumbering foe that more than lives up to the mantle of a Resident Evil stalker.
Oh! God damn, beat her ass like she's the gabagool.
The short demo takes place at the Rhodes Hill Chronic Care Centre and stars our latest protagonist, Grace Ashcroft, who creeps through the dimly lit and suitably spooky setting, armed only with a lighter and glass bottles. While I expect that combat will be a part of the full game, there were no firearms to be seen in this demo, so there's an inherent emphasis on caution while creeping around the clinic's handful of rooms and single long connecting hallway.
Oh no, I hate it. I hate stealth horror. I hate it.
And if you think that sounds like an incredibly small location to explore, well, you're right. My sample of Requiem lacked any real kind of exploration and was largely a task of collecting item A to open item B, which allowed you to get item C and so forth.
Okay. I'm not against that. I don't want this sequence to last long.
All sounds simple enough, right? Well, in classic survival horror fashion, your uneasy confidence is quickly jump-scared out of existence upon the arrival of the as-yet unnamed stalker enemy. After Grace discovers a lifeless zombie, or infected in her words, a hulking claw lurches into frame to manhandle the corpse.
Hello. I have a little snack.
The camera lifts just as the creature plunges its teeth into the zombie's skull, both demonstrating the beast's sheer mass and how it has little consideration for the iconic fodder of the series. This new stalker is Lady D tall, with the frame of Resident Evil's Lisa Trevor and the vice-like...
I was getting Lisa Trevor vibes for sure.
...of a Wendigo. She has bulbous eyes, claws for hands, and a Quasimodo-like posture. Once unleashed, this stalker, like its recent relatives, is persistent, promptly reacting to the sounds, sights, and smells of Grace.
How slow she is. I'm getting out of here. I don't want this. I don't want no beef. Shut up, Ash.
And like her xenomorph stalker cousin from Alien Isolation, this monstrosity can and will travel above you through the ceiling space, dropping down as quickly as it can scarborough.
Oh no.
Basically, she's relentless and can easily outmaneuver you.
Okay, so she can't get through doorways? Let's just keep going through there. She'll be like, oh shit, climb. Fuck. That can't be true. She can just bend over. Yeah, she can get through doorways.
Fortunately, there are a few tools in Grace's arsenal that can help you survive, though. The first being the aforementioned glass bottle. As you might expect, they're primarily used as a distraction tool, drawing the stalker's attention to the other end of the hallway and buying you time to slip past. It can also, in theory, be used as a weapon, although I'm not sure I'd recommend it. As with most stalking enemies, you can't kill or even damage Grace's pursuer.
So okay,
Perhaps Grace's most
so she can't see her right now.
valuable weapon, though, as you might have gathered by now, is sneaking. While crouching, you are afforded some moments of mercy as you take advantage of whatever small pockets of space you can find, be that under tables or behind corners. It's a useful skill, particularly in the nurse's station room, when drawing the attention of the beast is inevitable due to a scripted sequence. It does, however,
You fucking
only
hate this shit.
or you a moment to slip by. And even when you reach a safer spot, flicking open your lighter to illuminate the darkness will draw the stalker's attention back to you. Creep as much as you wish, but your pursuer is always hot on your heels, no matter how carefully you tread.
Oh yeah, here you go, here you go. I was thinking like, are we gonna get like third person? Because you can swap back and forth. Oh, yeah, they said that.
Interestingly, this new enemy type does have an Achilles heel though.
Oh,
Light. Or, more specifically, the bright white light of a room's ceiling lamp. The tiny flame from the lighter in Grace's hand didn't appear to make any difference. When chasing Grace into a well-lit room, the monster's skin visibly burns, causing her to scream and then retreat.
Yeah, what's up, bitch?
Not only does this put some of the power back into your hands, but it's also a nice interpretation of the rules of Resident Evil
little
If
crispy.
you've ever seen Mr. X's bizarre backpedaling when confronted with a safe room, you'll know this change is a welcome one.
Sure.
Adding some well-overdue logic.
So it actually makes sense, yeah.
Classic
He's
gameplay
like,
trope
shit.
that magically
God damn it.
blocks a stalker from entering your safe haven.
That's always funny. Hey, I
While
can't
there
get in
was
there.
neither
I get you, bitch.
much space nor opportunity to explore, thanks to the small environment and constant presence of a terrifying stalker, what little exploring I did do felt perhaps the
Terrified stalker? You scared of us?
surprise, very familiar. Like Resident Evil 7, Village, and the series in general,
Empty
you're managing
increments.
inventory slots, examining items, finding strange keys to unlock strange doors, and fitting fuses into circuit breakers. It's all very traditional, and fans of the series will feel completely at home.
Yes, sir. I can't wait. Oh, I just can't wait to shit my pants.
The perspective of the more recent mainline games also remains, and at the suggestion of both the developer and myself, it's the optimal way to play a horror sequence like this one. However, following in line with the upgrade Capcom provided Resident Evil Village, you can also play Resident Evil Requiem from the classic third-person perspective.
I almost wish they had it so that you could just press a button and it'll swap. That would have been sick.
Your choice of camera can be
You just
changed
go to
on the fly in
options,
the
yeah.
menu anytime you wish, allowing you to freely switch and create a
figured
different
that.
kind of atmosphere. It's an interesting choice for a non-remake Resident Evil game, and
see that
certainly
frame
doesn't
rate.
feel like an afterthought, even though it may cynically appear to be at first.
Putting that performance mode on, really. Oh, no.
In a way that perhaps
Oh.
only a AAA budget game can.
I love how they had the 30th anniversary of Resident Evil and they already put Grace Ashcroft in there. My boy Ethan ain't there, but Grace is.
The viewpoints are extremely well designed, with moments tailored for each experience to maximise the player's fear. In first person, the stalker looms larger and feels significantly more imposing, with the restricted field of vision allowing for scripted scares to have more impact. During the demo, you're forced to make some noise by moving a cart across the room to create a step to reach your next item of importance. With the more focused first-person viewpoint, mid-action you're treated to a giant, claw-shaped signifier of the beast's impending arrival scraping past the window.
That's cool.
It's a panic-inducing moment, and one that loses its power when your hyper-specific point of view is opened up wide by a third-person camera.
Is it? Because that's...
It's clear though
That
that
still make me
Capcom is
fucking
aware of this and has made effort to
shit.
maintain its scares despite your viewing preference. And in that short gameplay slice, that ethos was perfectly demonstrated. In first person, just after the stalker's introduction, you simply turn around to smoothly run down a hallway as fast as you can, leaving the stalker in your wake. And it's only the sounds of her shambling that follow that remind you that you're actually in danger. In third person, however, perspective-specific animations have Grace stumble and fall, building up the tension to make up for the reduced level of threat produced by the wider, vision-granting perspective. It's a lovely touch, and something I'm hoping to see a ton more of in the full game, hopefully providing ample amounts of
So I should play in third person is what you're trying to say.
horror despite your perspective preference.
I'll probably keep swapping back and forth. Just
Hey! Help!
Oh, I like that voice break.
My short playtime was such a small sample size of Resident Evil Requiem that it's very hard at this early stage to know whether ninth entry in the main
This is pretty much all we've seen is this sequence.
series will fit in comparison to its predecessors. And that's assuming that this scenario in the demo will even feature in the full game at all.
I'm sure it will.
There's a distinct possibility of this just being a bespoke demo, something that Capcom has prior
They have done, yeah.
with Resident Evil 7's beginning hour.
Which I love
but
that.
even if this is just a tonal example, it's very hard to not be excited for what horrors Resident Evil Requiem has
Doing
in
the
store
Jack Baker by going through that wall, by the way. I didn't even bring
for
that
us
up.
when this unstoppable beast arrives in 2026.
Sick. Gingivitis.
And if you like that video and you want to learn more about Resident Evil Requiem,
City,
why not
baby.
check out the entire history of Raccoon City, getting you up to speed on everything you need to know about Requiem's key location. And for everything else Resident Evil,
we're back
be sure
home.
to stick with IGN.
Raccoon City. So cozy. Alright, that was a good little preview. We got more gameplay. No, like, action or anything. I'm sure eventually... I'm sure at one point you'll just, like, get a gun or whatever, and then it'll turn into typical Resident Evil stuff. They did show a zombie at one point, but, you know. As a beginning sequence, I'm assuming that's where that is, like, right in the beginning. I think he even said that. Not bad. Not a bad little section to enhance the spook factor. Now, I want to know if this beautiful creature is gonna be the main stalker, or is it gonna be like Resident Evil 8, where it's like, all right, don't worry, you got you got other things to worry about. Don't worry about Lady D in about 2 hours. You're not gonna really need to worry about her after, maybe the first third of the game. If I'm being generous, I would say the first third of the game, probably even less than that. Anyway, that's it, because she's not in it a lot. I'm sorry if you didn't play the game, but she's not. I mean, the game's been out for, 4 fucking years now, so. Anyway, Resident Evil Requiem, hands-on preview with gameplay. Looks great. I need to see more of it, though, but it was nice to see gameplay here. I wonder if future game show, supposedly it's going to have some gameplay there, or something. It's going to have something there. I wonder if it's going to be the same stuff, or it's going to be just this. Anyway, that's it. Bye!